Well, in case you've ever complained about El Paso weather, you may want to check this out. Tonight, New Yorkers are dealing with the aftermath of a powerful storm. Parts of western New York were hit with about 14 straight hours of snowfall. Some areas saw up to 20 inches of snow. Officials say crews will be working around the clock to clear the roads. And Monica, I'm telling you what, I know I heard you say earlier at the 6 o'clock that we were going to get snow, and I'm praying to God it's nothing like what we just saw.
Oh, no, don't worry. No 20 inches of snow here whatsoever. If anything, just a little bit of flurries coming down, and that's about it. But you're going to have to wait for the weekend, and we're still pretty far away from that, so a lot can change from now until then. 57 degrees, that's your current temperature at the airport. Westerly winds at about 10 miles per hour. We're looking at about 65 degrees. That was your official high for today in El Paso. 64 in Las Cruces, matching that in Juarez. We did manage to stay above average for this time of year. 59 is normal for El Paso. Of course, we managed to stay about 6 degrees above that. 27 is how we started off this morning, below freezing for El Paso and below average. Tonight into tomorrow morning, we do expect to stay above freezing, above average, and we expect to stay this way across many parts of the borderland area. 36 degrees in Las Cruces tonight, 38 in El Paso, 37 in Juarez. This is the first cold front that moves through the borderland region. This is the one that's going to be bringing us some pretty cold temperatures as early as Thursday. But before we get too ahead of ourselves, tomorrow we are forecasting a high of 66 degrees, a warm afternoon, and on top of that we have some winds. Westerly winds 15 to 25 miles per hour, so not too bad, but a little bit on the windier side of things, so make sure you're tying down your trash bins, recycling bins, any kind of outdoor decorations. And as for Las Cruces, forecasting a high of 64 degrees. So it is going to be a nice mild day there as well. Breezy conditions, not as strong as El Paso. So here we go. There's that storm system out west. This is the one that's slowly going to track east. And as it does, this is the one that's going to be bringing us some pretty cold, wintry weather for us this weekend. So we start off with Tuesday, right? Tuesday into Wednesday, we stay above average, above freezing, and we see those temperatures in the 60s for the afternoon highs. Wednesday into Thursday, not too bad. Thursday afternoon, though, we do drop to about 49 degrees. That's as warm as we get that day. And then that night, 24 is what we're forecasting. This particular cold front is expected to move in a little bit with a drier air mass, if you will. We don't really expect to see a lot of rain chances associated with this one, so we're just going to keep it at a 10% chance of rain. We clear out nicely Friday, 55 degrees your forecast high, but we remain below freezing Friday into Saturday. Saturday afternoon, 54 degrees your forecast high, windy conditions. This is the next storm system. This is the one that Christina and I are talking about. This is the one that's going to bring in a little bit of a rain chance for our area, but because we do expect to stay below freezing, there is a chance that we might see some flurries perhaps that night into Sunday morning. So we're going to keep a very close eye on it, as that is how it could play out. There are other weather models that keep us a little bit on the drier side of things, but for now we'll go ahead and keep those snow flurries in play again Saturday night, Sunday morning, and then we'll slowly begin to dry out and warm just a tad bit. We do expect to stay in those mid to upper 50s for the rest of next week. Overnight lows, though, they continue to stay below freezing. I do want to give a big shout out to our weather watcher tonight, certified weather watcher Alberto Ortiz. Thank you so much for allowing us to see that beautiful picture in Clint for the evening skies. Just a gorgeous shot overall. And if you'd like to be featured on KTSM 9 News, go ahead and submit those beautiful weather photos to us through our social media platforms or email news@ktsm.com. We'll be right back.
Kennedy Law